In grade 8 Aristotle with the issue regarding on internet should be banned in school. So students, kindly be ready with your speeches and with your defense of the questions given or will be given by your classmates. Respected guests of honors, especially to our teachers, ma'am, to the audience, speakers, good morning. Today, we will have a debate about the topic, should internet be banned in school? Before we start, let me introduce to you the two teams. In the right corner, they are the affirmative side. Their first speaker is Ms. Shenmei Garnica. The second speaker is Mr. Kenrak Pioko. The third speaker is Ms. Krisha Marie Dapal. And the fourth speaker is Ms. Ruby Grace Diones. They have also the secretary, Ms. MJ Vitalio, and the timer is Ms. Rene Erickson Balileng. In my left corner, they are the negative side. Their first speaker, Ms. Aubrey Nicole Michona. The second speaker is Ms. Christine Jean Storpe. The third speaker is Ms. Glennis Jean Bulambot. And the fourth speaker is Ms. Shannon Lachica. They have also the secretary, Ms. J. Anna Barosa, and the timer is Ms. Tessa Joy Sahoga. Are you ready for your debate? Let the battle begin. The first speaker is from the affirmative side, Ms. Shinmei Garnica. You have 2 minutes to deliver your speech. Timer start now.
According to Dave Barry, a journey of 1,000 sides begins with a single click. Good morning, everyone, special to our classmates, co-speakers, and teachers. As the beneficiary speaker of the affirmative side, I want to talk about the issue in using the internet. There is so much students can do with the internet. Not only can they communicate with international students, they can gain from others' knowledge and experiences, participate in chat rooms, and share ideas and solutions and learn about the many diverse cultures out there. While the internet does a lot for students, there are also benefits for parents and teachers. The interactive learning that the internet provides can help students and parents with little or no English skills to learn English. Parents can become more involved in their children's education by connecting the school with homes, libraries, or other access points. Teachers can adjust to the different learning styles in the classroom. They can also set their own pace of teaching. Individual teaching techniques can become more available, which has been proven to be a factor in student achievement. Teachers have the chance to be able to teach at more than one place simultaneously. They may be in small town, but through the internet, they can be linked to students in more populated areas. Also, the internet enables administrators and teachers to spend less time on administration and record keeping. This would also give them more time to spend with their students. The speaker is now ready for your clarifications.
Ms. Aubrey Nicole Michona, you have 1 minute to cross-examine. Timer starts now.
Do you think that internet can help the people of today when in fact it can easily destroy lives?
Yes.
Do you know that millions of people, including students, are now addicted to internet?
Yes.
Do you know that many students drop off from school just to use those online games using internet that is introduced to them in school? Of course. Well, if you know, why did you tolerate those students who use it in school? Because even in the shortest period of time, internet absolutely damaged their lives.
Because as what I know, students in school uses internet use this in educational purposes.
Miss Aubrey, you have 2 minutes to deliver your speech.
Good morning, everyone, especially to our ever-supportive teacher, classmates, and co-speakers. As the beneficiary speaker from the negative side, I strongly oppose to your statements, but I want to talk first about the issue in using the internet. We all know that internet has its own bad sides, especially to students who are not fully oriented to it. Some of them do not know that internet could also cause addiction, when in fact, instead of using the internet for their research project and assignments, some students use it for unimportant purposes that may lead them not to stop using computers because internet can cause them many offer, including applications, which leads to addiction, like computer games such as Dota, CLC, CF, and other online games, Facebook, Twitter, and any other connected to social medias. Even professionals and or students uses internet just to view pornography, which is considered as one of the deadliest sins mentioned in the Bible. So as the speaker, I really want you to know the bad attempts given to us by the internet. The speaker is now ready for your questions and clarifications. Good morning once again.
Thank you, Miss Mishana. Miss Garnica, you have 1 minute to cross-examine.
Do you think internet is not beneficial when in fact internet nowadays is very competitive that even professional students like us need it on our work, especially in projects and assignments?
Yes, because why do we have library? If we had those books, why do we need the internet?
Will you show us some documents or facts that states internet is prejudicial to all of us?
Well, there are a lot of cases that says students are now addicted to internet. I cannot say to you all these cases because there are millions of cases of students that uses internet and lead them to addiction.
Okay, thank you, speakers. The next speaker from the affirmative side is Mr. Kenra P. Bioko. You have 2 minutes to deliver your speech. Timer start now.
Bill Gates once said, the internet is becoming the town square for global village of tomorrow. To the audience, co-speakers, teachers, good morning. As the practicability speaker of the affirmative side, I want to speak about the issue of using the internet. It is very practical that our Philippines nowadays are adopting the world of change, the world of advanced technology. Internet surfing is now the stand of businessmen, teachers, students, and other people who tend for information hunting. Internet surfing is also trending in today's global arena in which people are tend to surf or explore information of a specific issue. The internet has been the mankind's greatest means of communication. Nowadays, we can initiate real-time communication with someone who is in another part of the world. The internet has tremendous potential and to offer in terms of services. It has become common practice to seek assistance from the web in order to research and gather resources for homework, office presentations, and supplement one's own research. The web also updates the latest breakthroughs in the field of medicine, technology, and the other domains of science. Indeed, with a phenomenal and an ever-increasing demand throughout the world, the speaker is now ready for your cross-examination.
Miss Christine, you have 1 minute to cross-examine.
Good morning, Mr. Speaker.
Good morning.
Would you still prefer to use the internet even if you, as a speaker, would change as the internet grows?
Yes.
Do you think the news updates in the internet are reliable when in fact some of it are pretending to be the latest?
Yes, of course.
If yes, how would you say so? Prove it.
Because most of us today are using the internet, and the other country, they have a survey and 87% are more preferable using internet for the news update. So it means the news update on the internet are more reliable. If you don't want any trouble, don't click the website even if it's not reliable.
How can you say that a website is reliable?
But will you click the website even it is not reliable? Because a lot of people nowadays are are use are using internet. So I can
Christine, you have 2 minutes to deliver your speech. Timer starts.
To our ever-respected advisor, audiences, co-speakers, good morning to each one of you. As a practicability speaker from the negative side, I want to speak on the issue about using the internet. Since the essence is spreading in our locality and even worldwide nowadays, the trend of internet cannot also stop it pursuing its true goal, to harm people. Even though it initiates communication, gather information, and any other breakthroughs, practically, the internet would not be a good source of reliable thing, especially to students, businessmen, parents, and even to the normal people living in city. Because internet can add circumstances to the people who are in need and in unused for living. Because as the internet improves, it slowly ruins one's life. The speaker is now ready for your interrogations.
Good morning, Ms. Speaker. In the sense that internet can harm students, do you think it is harmful to all the students?
Yes.
Why?
In nowadays, most of the students are addicted to internet.
In our world of today, do you think that people can live comfortably without our internet?
Yes, because there are still people who prefer to use libraries and other reliable documents.
If you think so that internet can slowly ruin your life, if you do have an assignment to research, then why are you using internet?
Do you think most of the time I'm using internet as a source of assignment?
If you are in a hurry and you need answer right away, will you still search for books for the answers?
What is the use of the library?
But all of in the library books are not available and not more available information.
But, but websites in the internet, some of it are not reliable. Thank you.
Time is up. Thank you, speakers. The next speaker from the affirmative side is Miss Krisha Marie Depal. You have 2 minutes to deliver your speech. Timer starts now.
According to Noam Chomsky, internet could be a very positive step towards education, organization, and participation in a meaningful society. To our audience, fellow speakers, teachers, a pleasant morning. As the necessity speaker of the affirmative side, I want to talk about the issue of the internet. It is really necessary to use internet because internet and social media provides young people with a wide range of knowledge. Young people like us can maintain a range of benefits and opportunities to empower themselves in a variety of ways. We can maintain social connections and support networks that otherwise wouldn't be possible and can access more information than before. The communities and social interactions of young people from online can be invaluable for supporting and developing one's self-confidence in social skill and pride. I am now ready for your questions.
You still allow yourself to use internet even if you're now having a bizarre mind.
You will not use internet in a wrong way, thus you will use it in a positive way.
Suppose you're surfing for your research proposal for hours. You think you can avoid yourself to waste your time in your social media accounts just to lessen your boredom.
You will sort first for important matters before anything else. Thank you.
Thank you, speakers. Now, let's hear the summary. Ms. Bulambot, you have 2 minutes to deliver your speech.
May respect to the audience, fellow speakers, teachers, a pleasant morning. As the necessity speaker of the negative side, I also want to talk about the issue in the use of internet. Absolutely, internet should necessarily be banned due to its effects to the adult and young ones. Some of these effects are addictions to internet, kids exposed to adults-only content, negative effects on family communication, lack of conflict resolution, loneliness, thinking capacity reduced, sexual exploitation, insomnia, moral corruption, cyberbullying, wastage of time, inactivity, students neglecting their students, and many more, which makes one's life miserable and uncomfortable to live on. Despite on those beneficiaries that the affirmative side have told, you will be for sure be tempted to use internet for insignificant purposes. I am now ready for your questions.
How can you say that internet can distract people, mostly professionals and students?
Because they can concentrate in their work and they can be also dependent on the internet.
Do you think it is not necessary to use internet?
Yes.
How can you say that internet is not necessary to use it nowadays our countries confronting global competitiveness?
Because it keeps distracting people in various ways, causing them to not think accurately.
When you are given a project by your teacher, are you not using internet?
Yes.
Are you informed or do you notice that most people nowadays are using internet for their own good?
Yes.
And even you. Thank you.
Thank you, speakers. Now, let's hear the summary from the affirmative side. Ms. Ruby Grace Jonas, you have 2 minutes. Timer starts now.
Andrew Brown once said, "Internet is so weak, so powerful and pointless. People, it is a complete substitute of life." To our beloved teacher, speakers, and my classmates, good morning to all of you. We from the affirmative side strongly coincide that internet is a global computer network providing a variety of information and communication facilities, consisting of interconnected networks using standardized communication protocols. It has become an indispensable business tool, which has helped bring the world closer. However, like every other innovation in science and technology, the internet comes with its own advantages. According to the article of advantages of internet, states that internet could provide us faster communication, abundant information resources, and inexhaustible entertainment for everyone, social networking and online service and e-commerce. We strongly defend it because of how useful the internet is, and besides, it is not only used for communicating people, but instead, it can help us to research everything about our work, and otherwise it can entertain us. That would be all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Ruby. Now, let's hear also the summary from the negative side. Ms. Shanita Cheka, you have 2 minutes to deliver your speech.
Good morning, teachers, co-speakers, and fellow students. We from the negative side strongly oppose that internet is good for everybody, specifically to the students and professionals, because it can lead to addiction. It can't just lead to addiction, but also it makes students and professionals be very dependent to internet when it comes to school matters. What's the use of library for research matters, right? It will be a very bad outcome if we became dependent to internet. It can definitely damage our eyes, our brain, and ruin our lives. That would be all. Thank you, and once again, good morning.
The judge's decision will be final.
So thank you
benefits of using the internet as the student. Based on the discussion that we have, what are the benefits of using the internet as a student? When you say benefits or the advantages of using the internet as a student.
We can use it researching our assignments and in projects.
Okay. How about the disadvantages of using
Instead of using internet for research projects and assignments, it can cause also addiction to games, online games that has been offered by the internet.
So as a whole, there are disadvantages and these are disadvantages and advantages in using the internet as a student. It depends now on how are you going to manage your time, how are you going to deal with the influences that the internet may influence you as the student. So that's all for today. Good morning.